I've spent the last few years diving across different countries, and trust me, every ocean tells a different story. Some places felt like you've entered a paradise, and some they were just good for Instagram, let's call it that. There are places that completely changed the way that I look at the world. I didn't think that the world was so big and had so much to offer till the time I had become a scuba diver. And some places the visibility is so good that it just feels like a big wide world, and some, let's just say, it feels like should not have entered the water in the first place. So in this video, I'm not going to give any rankings. I'm not going to tell you about what, how, where. I'm just going to tell you as it is the story that I have faced while scuba diving in different parts. So in this video, I'm not going to give any rankings, no ratings. I'm just going to talk about the truth. Let's start with the dives that actually challenged my patience. You enter the water thinking that water is going to be blue. You'll be able to see something inside, but it's just a mystery because you can't see anything, and you need to be very close to a fish to even spot it. And that's a terrible experience, and you don't want to go to such a place. I've had such an experience in Goa. It is so highly rated, advertised in such a way that it's like it's going to take you to a different world, which scuba diving really does, but it truly does not get to the level of the marketing that the people do there. Not just in India, you got to be aware of the dive spots and the place that you're visiting. I was in Kusadasi, Turkey, and what a place, what a beautiful location. The water looks pristine, but I went scuba diving there. I entered the water and there were no fishes. I couldn't spot anything. We were taken to a spot where they knew that they were feeding a few fishes there, and that's where I could spot a few fishes. And the visibility was also not great. So yes, I again entered a diving site which did not serve and did not live up to the standards of what scuba diving actually is. The biggest surprise came from India itself. मैंने अपना ओपन वाटर कोर्स किया है अंडमान हैवलॉक से किया है, जो कि अलग से कंट्री लगता है, does not feel like a part of India. And I was there for about a week. I did 6 dives there. Those were my first 6 dives, and one of the best moments of my life. I didn't think that life is beyond what we see, and once you enter the water, it's so calm, you can't talk to people, and it makes you feel so real and raw, and you such a small part of such a big world. Bali is on another level. वहाँ पे it basically feels like that country is made for scuba diving. I was in an island called Gili Island, and the dives there were so good. I actually spot an octopus inside the ocean. I've never got to see an octopus, and I saw a turtle and an octopus in that dive, which made it one of the most memorable ones. Again, there comes Thailand, very very close to India. The ocean is close to the Andaman Ocean, so you're going to find similar marine life. Then there is Muscat, Oman. I saw a snake-like animal inside the ocean. It was hot out, and the water was cold. It felt really nice to get into the waters. The experience of doing a dive in different country again was really good. So these were the few places that I've got to scuba dive in. When you're in an island country like Thailand, I was in Phuket. In India, I was in Havelock. Then in Bali, I was in Gili. These places have a lot of dive shops and a lot of places where you can go learn diving or go scuba diving. And the cost is also reasonably the same. It's going to be around 4,000 to 10,000. It's not going to exceed or decrease these amounts, because that's the standard that's being followed everywhere. In Muscat, you'll have to go on the outskirts and take a boat and then go scuba dive. So this is the different parts of scuba diving that you have to be aware of, and you have to see the currents, and you have to speak to instructors beforehand before you go to the dive center, because they might not be available, or dive sites are going to be too full for you to go on that particular day. These are some few things that you have to keep in mind before you choose your dive spot. In the end, we really can't blame the bad dives or the bad experiences of not being able to go diving, just cause those are exactly the ones which make the good dives legendary dives for you to remember for a lifetime. And I know most of you already know these places, but once you actually go diving in all of these spots, your perspective of how our world is completely going to change, and thoda sa civic sense automatically aa jata hai to preserve the beauty that we have around us. So yeah, that's it for now. अगर आपको ऐसा grounded, real और raw adventure के बारे में और जानना है, hit that subscribe button.